I am a medicine woman, and I am able to speak to those who have transitioned. And one of the people that I spoke to was DMX. The day that DMX had went into a coma, I felt this heavy presence around me. First thing he said to me is, "You can hear me?" Like, yes, I can hear you. And what was so crazy about this experience with him, he will always be behind me. I will always feel his presence behind me. And it's like somebody pacing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I knew of DMX. You know, I guess I would say I was a fan, and I was really heartbroken, and I really wanted him to come back. And he kept saying, "I'm not coming back." DMX was heartbroken. He was in a lot of pain. He was angry, which a lot of us know that by looking at his story. But let me tell you, the heaviness and the weight that was on this young man when he transitioned was crazy. For the days that he was in a coma, I kept asking him, "Come back, come back." He said, "I'm not coming back." He said, "There's a lot of selfish people around me. There's a lot of people that act like they love me and they don't. And this is what I'm getting." And I'm like, "Well, your family." And he was like, "Forget family. Some of them ain't no good. Some of them okay." But he was angry. He was angry at everybody. Um, and what I'm feeling that it was all about his money. He felt like they only cared about his money. They cared more about his money than him. So during this time, I just saw this guy pacing back and forth. He would not sit down. Now I'm gonna tell you how I came to meet him, or how do I how do they come to me? From what they tell me, they're saying when they transition or when they come over, or they move into the spiritual realm, I am like a light, and it's like a bright light. That's what they keep saying. You have a bright light. Because I asked them a couple of times, "Why are y'all coming to me? Why me?" And they say, first of all, you're the only one that can hear them and actually have a conversation with them, because they be lost. Or some will be lost, some will be angry, some will be frustrated. With him, he was just angry. He was just so angry. The word for him was angry. And I know that y'all say, "Well, everybody knew that," but yeah, but it's levels to anger. It's more of heartbreak was the biggest thing that stuck. He was very heartbroken, and all the things that he did for the community and his family, he still just was heartbroken. Most people know how he was raised and how he came up, but the heartbreak was there. And when I kept saying, you know, "Come on back," he said, "I don't want to come back." He said, "I'm tired." He said, "I'm tired." I say, "Come on back." He said, "No, I'm tired." And I said, "But there's people that waiting on you." He's like, "No." He was just angry. And it's in that time I really couldn't do anything, because I was just starting to tap into my medicine, but I knew it was him. And he would never come, because most of them I don't see them. It's like a silhouette, but he just kept being behind me, and I'm like, he said, "I'm not coming back." And he pacing back and forth, and he just, no, no. So, well, I told him that I don't know what else to do for you. He said, "Ain't nothing else you can do for me." So I'm watching like America on TV, and even though I'm hearing him say he's not coming back, I'm still hoping that he come back. And I'm watching and watching, and then we got the news. And I said, well, why you come back? He said, I told you I wasn't coming back. I told you. You know how he is aggressive. He's aggressive, but he's a big teddy bear. I told you I wasn't coming back. He said, I wasn't coming back to the madness. His case broke my heart because I could see through his whole life, out of all the stuff that he was going through, um, that he was really trying um, to be better, or he was really, whew, as I'm sitting here, trying not to cry. And usually that's them, the energy from them. But he was really sad. That's why he was helping everybody that he could when he could. That's why he was the substance, taking the drugs. He was trying to like forget. He wanted to be in another place. So I'm not surprised that he didn't come back when I was trying to tell him to come back. I really wasn't surprised. And when he told me, I told you I'm not coming back, I was hurt. I mean, I have never met him in person. But it's just like I'm here talking to you, and it's nothing that I can do to convince you, because they do have a choice. They have a choice if they want to come back or not. That's what most people don't think. That in this case and scenario, he had a choice, and he chose not to come back because of the pain. So, as a medium, yes, I talked to DMX, and he wasn't a happy camper. Uh, a lot of them are not happy. A lot of them are confused. So when they first come over, when they can communicate with me, that's the first thing they always say is, "Why can you hear me and nobody else can?" And I'm telling them, you just transition into the spiritual realm, and most people can't hear, and I just get different responses, different replies. But I also tell them that they can go to their relatives. I also assist them with their ancestors coming forth and helping them. It's just depending on what they come for. Like some come and they're waiting on their ancestors to come to get them. Some of them are in limbo. The ones that are in limbo, I can I have to look into it and see if I can help them. Some I can, some I can't, because there are certain things that go on in the spiritual realm that I'm gonna say it past my pay grade. But I do what I can for those who I can. I can do rituals for them to help them, but with him, it was nothing that I could do. But I did have a conversation with him. I did. He was with me the whole time he was in a coma. His spirit was with me, and every day I pleaded for him to come back. He did not want to come. He did not. When I say heartbreak, his heart was broken into pieces. So I don't say rest in peace, because the spirit never dies. It's just move and it just transition into something, some other place or some other energy. It just depends on where the spirit decides to go. So I just wanted to share this with you. This is what I do. I communicate with those who have transitioned. And if you don't know me, I am Ifa Beni Soke, and I would like to thank you for listening to my story. Have a great day. I'll talk to you in the next video.